Samsung Electronics has been at odds with the residents of Anseong City over its plan to install electric power transmission lines to supply power to its semiconductor factory in Pyeongtaek. The years-long dispute has been finally settled recently, with Samsung, the Korea Electric Power Corporation, and the residents making concessions.
Banners protesting the construction of a power line tower can be seen in this neighborhood in Anseong, Gyeonggi-do Province. Over the past 5 years, locals had opposed the installation of electric power transmission lines to supply electricity to Samsung Electronics' semiconductor factory in Pyeongtaek. They said that the lines could harm their health if installed above the ground. The residents demanded that the power transmission lines be buried in the ground, while the Korea Electric Power Corporation was concerned about additional costs. The confrontation continued despite the Arbitration Council's numerous attempts to reach a consensus. The involved parties have finally reached an agreement after making concessions.
우리는 한국전력과 대립 관계에서 우리가 이제 상생 협력 관계로 전환하고자 합니다.
The residents and the Korea Electric Power Corporation have agreed to bury an additional 1.5-kilometer section of power lines in the ground. Under the agreement, the power line tower will be built above the ground by 2023 to begin power supply and will be removed in 2025 after its transmission lines are buried in the ground. Samsung has agreed to shoulder 75 billion won in additional costs needed to bury the cables. Anseong residents and the Korea Electric Power Corporation have also agreed to hold additional discussions of special funding projects for the city of Anseong to promote its regional economy.